Hello and welcome back to part 3 of our Chaos Gate Daemonhunters campaign Ruthless run. I think we won a couple of fights, just getting a grip to getting a sense of what the overall gameplay loop will be. So let's have a mill around.
Let us talk over what troubles you, brother.
So I think we're all fine on the instructions. From one day until the research. Okay, so this is what we're waiting for, the research to tick over. So we can just advance time a second here and it will go. There we are.
This poxwalker was one of the Imperial faithful, afflicted with a strain of mutagenic virus. There is no doubt we are dealing with the work of the plague god Nurgle.
You figured that out, did you?
This must be the bloom whispered of in those astropathic fragments. Within the carcass, I found a germ of some ancient power corrupted with a foul psychic resonance. This seed is used to spread the virus. Of that I am certain, but it arrived to me damaged, and there is little else I can learn from it. In order to study how we might fight this plague, I must acquire one of these seeds completely intact. I can instruct your brothers on how to extract these specimens properly. Please ensure they pay attention. The Emperor loathes indolence. Let's not disappoint him.
Cool, get to pull bits out of zombies. Grandmaster report.
This is Inquisitor Cartha Vakir of the Ordo Malleus. I am alumnus of Vivixia Danica. Access code Clarion Magenta 111721. I require immediate response from Titan.
This is Grandmaster Vardan Kai responding, Inquisitor. This act borders on heresy. The screams of the astropods you burned already reverberate through the warp. It is fortunate for you that I am prosecuting a campaign in the nearby Chimera system. I suggest you explain yourself, and quickly.
Grandmaster, I have commandeered the baleful edict. We face...
You have seized a Grey Knight strike cruiser.
As is my right, I have foreseen dire omens for this sector. Already Nurgle's poxwalkers roam free.
Oh, indeed. I'm surprised an agent of your pedigree is not equipped to deal with such lesser threats of chaos. Agravain, perhaps you can clear up this nonsense for me.
My lord, he fell in battle during our last campaign against the Cadium cult. We had been returning to Titan for repairs when this Inquisitor intervened.
Ah, Brother Ektar, that is sorry news. I trust then that you have appointed one of our brothers to act in his stead. Well, speak up then, Commander. What say you to this Inquisitor's story?
I agree with Inquisitor, return to Titan or discuss Bloomseed. Now thinking strategically, me trying to go back to Titan isn't going to work. Let's just cancel the game. So it's either probably just agree would be the way to go, or let's be diplomatic and discuss the Bloomseed.
Intriguing. However, the galaxy is full of unsolved mysteries.
I am confident these poxwalkers are the symptom of a much greater cancer. I only need a little time to conduct further research.
Very well. I am not in the habit of second-guessing those under my command, that is, until given a good reason. I will leave the baleful edict in your care.
You have my thanks, Grandmaster, but there is yet another reason I desire to speak with you. As steward of the armory of Titan, I had hoped you could release further assistance.
Don't thank me yet. I will give you 60 Tertean solar days to prove this threat warrants the deployment of an entire strike force. Battle-worn as it is, Strike Force Cyphos could be put to good use in several campaigns across the galaxy. Any further requisition from my arsenal will have to be earned.
But I... Typical.
After each Grandmaster's report, you can spend your requisition to unlock and upgrade armor slots. The resource slot gives you access to the new Knight reinforcements, servitors, grimoires, and other resources at the end of a mission.
Okay, so reward choice 1, 2, 3, never. So this will move 1 from never to always.
You can only unlock or upgrade each slot once per report. Slot upgrades increase your chance of accessing more and better equipment and resources.
I have a choice. So see, I have 7 points. And we've got, so currently we're on, I guess all of them are on tier 1 at this point. Okay, they're on tier 0 technically. Oh, this is the assassin that we're not bothering with. So Wargear armor, melee ranged, and those are the actual knights themselves. I think we'd rather the equipment to kind of bolster our resources rather than messing with these things. So maybe melee would be cool because you get some better weapons. We could do. I'm guessing the kind of damage is more important because you can kill all the enemies. You don't really have to care about your defensive properties. And then Wargear is second because you can rely on, you get better grenades or some of those better instants that give you more willpower. Needs to be with 3. Armor would be the next best, just passively giving us really good armor so I can take more hits and not be fussed. Ranged, I'm not using a lot of ranged by comparison, so I think I'll prioritise these 3. And then knights, I don't need them yet, but the raw chances of what you get knights? I don't understand how this works. Upgrading knight requisitions from Titan increases your chances of recruiting grey knights at higher starting ranks. Okay, so you'll recruit new guys throughout the campaign, you get them, but then we're all at low ranks at this point, so it's not going to be relevant for a bit. So you'll go with the equipment for now. Research project complete. Poxwalker Necropsy. Within the carcass I found psychically infused seed, a germ of some ancient power now corrupted with foul spiritual resonance. The seed is tied to the spread of this bloom, but it was damaged in the Poxwalker's destruction. The next step must be to extract one of these psychic seeds whole from a functioning host. Okay, now we get an actual choice of research. What does Vakia want?
You have my attention, knight.
So the plague is spread through these seeds.
It's not so simple.
This disease proliferates quickly, too quickly for these seeds to infect each new case through direct physical contact. My current theory is that the seeds emit some kind of psychic field to help catalyze the spread. The seed from the sample we collected was destroyed.
I need the seeds intact for further study.
If I wanted brute force, I would have sought out the Iron Hands. Okay.
Very well.
And this isn't your first encounter with the warp
The Grey
spawn.
Knights and Inquisition have worked together since the earliest days of our orders.
Yours serves as the hammer, whilst mine is the arm and the will to wield it. This is knowledge you must already put us to command. Are you testing me? We are equals instead of... No, the Grey Knights are clearly better.
Our own role to play as partners. Yes, partners in my mission.
The Inquisition has been around, was not around as long as the Grey Knights. The Grey Knights were founded by the Emperor himself. These wretches sort of popped up later. Can I trust you with the lives of my brothers?
That I will
No!
not sacrifice your men unless the need is great.
So no, is the basic answer.
Yes, you've taken enough of my time.
Right, research choice, what are you really here for? So we've done this one. We can go down here. The seed. Research time. So these are your rewards. So complete the prerequisite, +1 requisition, so more of our upgrades. The Poxwalker carcass carries remnants of a carrier seed that was destroyed along with its carrier. I need to study intact, so you need one of these extracted seeds in order to actually do anything so pointless. Instead we can go up here. Stratagem system and Quicksilver, or Prognosticar's -2 corruption system. We get this one. We get some. These are some more functions I can play with. The plague surrounds the world it contaminates with a miasma of psychic energy that confounds any attempts to intervene from orbit. Yet with careful study, I believe we can penetrate this shield and project my psychic powers onto the battlefield. Okay, so Vakia can actually help us. Well, if you're going to be here, you might as well be useful. Other things we can have a chat with Hector.
Come, let us talk over what troubles you, brother.
What do you make of Grandmaster Kai's reaction to our Inquisitor?
It's a clear violation of communication protocol, you mean?
Commander, you must see that Inquisitive Kier's evidence here is quite scant. The cryptic meanderings of an astropath and a handful of Poxwalkers. The Cadian cult had spread death and destruction across 12 hive worlds in 3 sectors before we put it down. And what of this seed she discovered?
Arcane talismans as catalysts for corruption are scarcely a novelty to us Knights of Titan.
The Inquisitor knows this. You don't think this exercise is worthwhile?
The Grand Master will weigh our value to this campaign.
Against others where we might have more of an impact. If this venture is insignificant, why requisition our strike force?
Perhaps there's some piece to this puzzle we do not yet see.
Inquisition's vast and dislocated bureaucracy may simply be one small piece being shuffled around the board for some other purpose, yet it brokers nothing to speculate. The onus is on you to ensure we do not return to Titan in shame. I suggest you focus on completing the mission at hand.
Whatever best helps you, Commander.
Dominus Lynette seems off kilter.
Tech priests are eccentric in their own way.
Too much of their mortal flesh has been stripped away. You doubt it?
There's no being I trust more to look after the baleful edict.
Yet her fervour for the vessel can at times eclipse our purpose. Occasionally she needs that reminder. So, okay, so you consider her unreliable rather than not trusting her.
Competence is beyond question.
There are even storied rumours that she has fought alongside Lord Drago, the Supreme Guard Master. Would that not make her...
Yes, assuredly.
Yeah, don't worry about aging when you're 99% mechanical. The tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus are not prone to deceit, nor do they care one whiff for social standing among the unaugmented, as they call us. You know that we Astartes are dispensable. We live, fight and die in this endless war against chaos. Our Dominus is, I dare say, unique even amongst her kind, nigh irreplaceable. The edict would not be half as capable without her.
By all means. We are the hammer.
Yep, happy to have the Mechanicum around. To Lynette.
Commander, let us be efficient.
At least we can dispose of the Poxwalker corpse.
Clean organic thing fouling my ship.
The Inquisitor doing her best to desanctify my quarantine procedures. However, now she wants to bring more of these seeds abroad. I'll have to audit the consecration protocols.
Waiting for new input.
What is the status of our construction efforts?
No active project, which is alarmingly inefficient.
I mean,
Made additional offerings to the Omnissiah to stave off his wrath at such flagrant indolence.
okay, I'll give you a task to do. I see that's a permanent fixture. So let's pick something and then go back and see what it says. So we've done the basic plasma reactor, so I can pick some other things. You don't have to do the Augmerium? Why? Do you have to repair this one? Is it system already installed? The barracks, so I'm not allowed to do that. Need reactor 1. I could do, here you go, reactor 1. So it's either this, so to get all of the other upgrade options, or the Augurium. I mean, the operative prognostica benefits for sword 4, it only takes 9 days, whereas this is 12. Should I just quickly throw that up just to see what it does? I'm going to have a chat and hit this dialogue again.
Repairs are progressing, Commander. Servitors and components have been allocated. Affirmative.
Okay, so it's just a... I don't really know what the point of that is, but you can... Good, so we have all of the in-systems ticking, so... oh, you can go straight to the armory. Oh, that's it, this is how you get to this point. So nothing I can do here. So the armory, the barracks, and... oh,
Your brothers will rejoice at the challenge, Commander.
Unites from Titan, okay. Ah, so this is how you can also spend requisitions. You can buy knights. So we don't need it for now, but later, because I only need 4 in the field, and I've got 1 injured, so we'll leave off keeping... Let's not put that one back in, we'll use... Sadly, I don't have another interceptor, which is a bit of a shame. Probably want to buy one of those when I have the chance. Okay. Let's just leave that. So I have enough to field a force for the time being. Otherwise, there's... ship project complete. Commander, Junior Mechanicum clergy have returned from the barracks. They report it's now fit for habitation. The decks have been restored, the quarters consecrated, and the armory restocked. The surviving stewards are even now preparing the area for your battle brothers, as per standard chapter regimen. All potential comforts have been removed. Oh dear. Back to that. I got to that already. So there's nothing for us to do in this moment. We're just going to wait for missions to go. That's just where we are. Okay, objective recover seed, so let's just see what happens. There we go, we have 3 new missions. As detected your presence to leave. Informed Titan must act, okay. So are they close enough? Can I check in advance? If I press this, do I start? So that gives me that time. I don't think even if I raced over there, I would have enough time to reach. It's about halfway. Maybe I could squeeze 2. Ship project complete. Bulgarian Commander, I have completed repairs there. The prognostic acquire is functional once again. Good. Okay, so I have a prognostic acquire, whatever that does. And then the only choice after that, of course, is doing the upgrade that accesses all the other ones. So go for it. Good. Okay.
We have restored functionality to the Augurium and should review our prognostic acquire.
Select the attune button. Attune.
Prognosticators are attuned to a system. They will extend the mission timer in all adjacent systems.
Okay. Right, so I can use this to maybe reach the one I can't. So this is, just remind me where the actual thing is. So it's here. So if I attune to this, will it buy me more time to head over there and actually see? I should probably have checked what these were before I started rushing over there. So these eliminate all carriers. You get, you get requisition for just completing missions as well. So armory stuff, these are a lot of upgrades. So you get Latin Arthesium, so an upgrade for the medic, some power armor, and a servo skull. This one is a new force sword, armor, servo skull, and this one is a warding stave. Oh, that's interesting. And then grenade as opposed to skull. So not particularly interested in that. Otherwise, it's just a load. Oh, you also get a choice of these upgrades. So win mission with only 3 units, absolutely not. I'm not really to try handicapping myself. Win mission without using grenades, that's doable. You get the extra resource there, and you get requisition and even more. And here it's servitors for the ship upgrade. So kill 4 enemies with grenades. That's harder because you're gonna have to kind of stack them together. But it's worth a try. So I don't much care for. I don't think I'm obviously going to reach that no matter what. So what I'll do is I'll use the attunement here. Attune. It should, yes. Okay, so that should, in theory, buy me a bit more time to get here and then back over there. So we do 2 missions in a cycle as opposed to 3. I think it'll be in better stead, resource-wise. Here we are. Danger level low, yeah, right at the start of the campaign. So just win and then don't chuck any grenades this time. So I guess what I can do to try and... Yeah, he's going to be wounded for ages, don't worry about Voldred. How do I... None of these are going to help me. I think I just hit start mission and that'll go into the...
Glorious deeds are optional objectives that add risk to a mission, but grant requisition rewards on success. You must choose whether to accept before beginning the mission.
So if I select, there's no reason not to. There doesn't seem to be any malice, so I might as well just go for it. Okay, now let's swap you out, of course. You are no. There must be a way to swap knight. You're too injured. So otherwise, we're going to be using. Just remind me who the rest of the force is. An apothecary, a justicar, and a purgator. So you're annoying in that obviously you're a good mix and match. So I can't rely on the interceptor. So it's going to be either another justicar or another purgator. Probably, if I'm not going to have any access to grenades, I probably want a bit more range damage. So maybe take another go purgator heavy and start just blasting them from a distance. Or you can go justicar and go tanky. I'm curious because I'm not really using. It would be a good time to learn how these work. Yeah, let's give it a go. Oh, he's also a Terminator. He's unlike the other ones, unless the other one was already. Yes, he's in Terminator armor as opposed. Interesting. Good, I can get some. I don't know what more base armor perhaps. So we synergize this with the Justicar's natural affinity for the Aegis, I believe. Let's have a quick poke at what I can do. You've got the sword. This is already in use, so just that one maybe. Extra crit damage, yeah, why not? And then, do I want to use the sword? Its gimmick is... Or you add damage, you're auto-hitting enemies that come up to you, but it's only 25%, it's pretty terrible. That was auto parry, which is pretty good if I'm going to use you as a tank. The hammer... Oh, it's just when you use Force Strike, it does even more damage and then nothing fancy. And then the stave... Aegis reaction, the knight has 25% to auto trick. Again, I'm not willing to rely on 25%, that's too low. So yeah, the auto parry from Force Sword at 50% is a little bit more reasonable. I'll go with that. Your gun, that one's not in use, so I mean you might as well use the extra crit one in case you get a crit. Oh, interesting, Storm Shields. Class restricted. Can I not? Is it not usable on? Surely you'd imagine it would be usable on Terminators. Class restricted class. Oh, it's the Justicar, not the class. Maybe that's the limitation. Your war gear. I'm not using grenades, so if you've got one, swap it out. Okay, no, it's my only choice. I don't have anything extra to use, so be it. Just carry a grenade you can't chuck. Servo skull. Medicate. No, that's pointless. It's already on our medic, and the equipment is already in use, I presume. No, you can just have that for extra willpower. Okay, that's fine. Okay, And then everyone else is sort of okay. Unless you've got grenades, which no, you're using your skull, that makes sense. Your war gear slot is currently has your extra willpower, so you can tank things as well. And yours is a grenade. I think we'll have to change that out. Yeah. Okay, you have an endless number of these. Okay, you know, it's not taking it from someone else. You can just use these extra willpower ones for free. Unless in theory you could use Medicae skulls on the non-medics. No, I think I'd rather the damage, because you get more willpower you can use there. And they've got their special move with the guns. Although I do have a different ranged weapon, so... Thule here is a Brigator armed with... which one is this? I can't tell what he's got. That one? It's a Psi Cannon, so the onslaught ability with the big bubble. What's the other Brigator we use? No, he's the only one. Do you want to try a different one? Silencer and the Incinerator, so flamethrowing things. Or... This is Disrupt... No, it's Disruption, and no, I think I much prefer the raw damage of the Psi Cannon, so I'll leave you as you are. Crit damage, sure, why not? As opposed to 5% crit chance is sensible. Good, I'll run with that. Throw a Terminator into the mix. Teleportarium, yeah. Start mission. Welcome. Pause. Why can't I use Terminator armor with anyone else? I'm just going to double check. Because obviously you'd love to use it on the other Justicar would be sensible. I don't know why on earth you wouldn't want. Because we oh, you're also class restricted somehow. What? Or maybe he just hasn't learned from his upgrade. Is it an upgrade thing where you have to learn to use Terminator armor? Possibly. I think I remember seeing that on one of the upgrade screens, so we're locked away from it for now. I wonder what the disparity between power armor and Terminator armor is. I think we can presume the Terminator armor is more durable. Maybe it makes you slower? There must be some sort of cost to it, otherwise why not just stick everyone in Terminator armor? Autos. Okay, so whatever those auto stats are, you can actually improve them. So they're not permanently, yeah, otherwise 25% on some of those would be pretty pants. If you can get them inherently higher at all times, that would make them worth considering.
Data indicates the Sons of the Putrid Eye use these roads as a base of operation.
Another foul cult of Nurgle. There is little doubt we will find more of these seeds below. Brothers, advance.
Commander, your brethren must recover one of these seeds from a living host. I have trained your warriors to focus their senses. If they perform a precision strike in hand-to-hand combat, they should be able to locate and extract any seed present within the foe.
Okay, so good thing we have Hammer Hand on. Iolanthus here can probably Hammer Hand something and get a good... So he starts with 2 armor, so that's what the... Are you slower is the question. Possibly a bit slower it looks like. That might be the movement's just down, which I suppose is fair in the advance. So I can use you as a kind of forward tank. If I use Aegis, it comes 3 armor, so I go up to 5 on the turn at Aegis. That'll obviously be more than good enough to basically tank any of the kind of low-level cultist stuff. So you can just stand there and absorb them without being worried. Further cover on this side. Can I get... I don't want to go running all the way up there yet, so let's... Can I go up? I could in theory navigate up there, but that's a bit of a hassle. But let's just rush.
Moving swiftly.
I don't know if there's much point in being like cagey and kind of stalling here, or... Again, how to properly engage these pods hasn't... So we now trigger them. Yeah, around they go.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, we're aware. How do you use your... So unfortunately, I would like to get back there and shoot them, because you can do the whole... You can use his ability to do pretty nice damage. So how can I get close enough? Well, there's full cover there, that's not bad. Obviously well outside the range of their stupid thing. Can I get far enough to... Yes, I can. So you can Psychic Onslaught, and that'll hit all of them, that's fantastic. Doesn't destroy the cover, but fair enough. So if you had another Purgator now, you could hit them again. I can't use that twice in the turn, which is a shame, because I I would if I had the choice. So let me just cancel this. I could instead reload. Does it cost... it costs 2 rounds is the limitation of Psychic Onslaught. Fair enough. So would you think stand in full cover and use an Aegis Shield rather than trying and failing to shoot and kill one? I could kill that one if I wanted at range. Start softening him up. Think about how you could just come up and probably pistol that one a bit. Don't rush up there and fight it, that would be daft. You need cover, which I don't have a lot of now that I've taken the best slot. Maybe around here? You can get back to there. It costs you all of your AP, which is very silly. Ah, it's a shame. It's 1 point away from being in a good position to get there. No point in using any of these yet. No point, so yeah, that's not a lot I can achieve here. You want to go nice and far forward. There's partial cover there, which will again burn all of your AP, so not great. I could put you there and start pistoling things. Oh yeah, he's definitely slower. Look how far it takes him. Don't go up there. I think that's not a good idea. There, and then just use your Aegis to be super durable. On yourself. Yeah, if you want to shoot at that, go for it. Now I feel safer. So next turn, if I shoot now and then I can reload and get all 3 rounds, and I can use Psychic Onslaught again on something else. So for now, I'll just take a regular shot. I can't kill the big one, which is a shame, with the stubber. He can't be targeted, so I can just finish this one.
Blessed ammunition depleted.
And then next turn, so you get willpower back on kill. Right, you just want to run up here and get to here and maybe take a pot shot at him. Yeah, you can do damage. Is he getting set? Why is it 4 or 2? Is it the amount of cover he's in that's saving him? Possibly. I can't hit him at all, apparently. Oh, yes, I can. Cybolt. There's a bit more, not really any point because he has 3 health and we do 3 each time, so the next hit will kill him anyway. It's a bit of a waste of willpower. And the Apothecary needs his willpower because running out of that is what caused us to take damage last turn. I'd rather hold on to it. You can get up here. Can you do the last point of damage? No, sadly, he would have to burn willpower on this instead. Which is okay because I only need 2 to use Hammer Hand. I only need to extract 1 seed. So I can finish that one. I get willpower back anyway. So it costs 1 and I get 1. So it's basically just killing him for free. No AP left to use Aegis, so just hope they don't shoot you. Is this... oh, it's the suppression one. Yeah, don't worry about that. I think I've just taken cover around an explosive ornament there, I realised. That's not smart. Oops. Are you also suppressing me? Okay, we're going to be suppressed a lot. They're not hurting me, I don't particularly care.
Attack! Kill them all!
Who are you going to shoot? The one who's not in cover.
You will bleed!
The 5 armor Terminator, you just scratch the paint at best. Well, it is no paint, is it? It's grey ceramites, the whole point of Grey Knights. Okay, you didn't get your Aegis up, so I'll have to heal you later. Done. Okay. So minor damage there. We've got double suppression on you and you. I can obviously reload without being bothered by their suppressive fire. Can I attack without falling foul of this? No, because they've moved to a perfect spot out of my range. Genius. I need to reload anyway.
I have sanctified my round.
That's 1 AP. Yeah, I can't reach them. And were I attempt to move at all, we would immediately take damage. So what I should probably do instead... Oh, you're also suppressed, so it's... How are they suppressing all of us? Oh, it's not directed to an individual, it's more just like directional? Oh, is it this? Oh no, he's targeting this. That's genius. I can't reach him with any of my guns, so no one can actually do anything about this. Did you get up there and hit him? I could have you march forward and take 2 shots into that one, thereby freeing my other guys to actually contribute. Not a bad idea. Make sure I've still got 2 rounds though. So you'd hope between the... Why is he so durable? So that, and then I can kill him with the next shot because I've still got the spare AP. One, and the next one. Don't use Cybolt again, just a regular shot will do. Okay, that leaves me some options. You're the healer, but you can still go forward and hit things. I don't need to worry about healing yet. We go around the outside. That gives you 1 AP. That gives you 2. You get 2 shots there. I'll just go over and hit him. I could, but it burns all of my AP and I just stood there kind of foolishly. So now I'm going to try and kill this one to free up these two, because currently... No, you're not pinning me down at all. I can just walk up and hit you as I want. Well, that burns all my AP. Careful. Use 1 to reload. I want to get... How far can I get with just 1 point? There. Yeah, I could Psychic Onslaught him. I'm not going to because it's just 1 target. Better off using it against multiple targets.
The enemy is wounded.
If he's low enough now, I might consider going hitting him. Although that would hurt me running into his line of sight, so don't do that. You just spend 2 AP shooting him to death. 1.
I must sanctify my rounds.
So you have to reload later. That's... Oh, you got... Oh, that's just you as AP, so I think everyone else is spent. Yeah. So you're the only active knight, so can I... I think if I can get around there and shoot him, I could probably get him. Again, me being slow. Oh, if that's... Can I target the box? I could just target the box and kill him. Yeah, because he's stood behind something that's not exactly cover. There is still a target. Yes, I remember you over there. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. But I'd obviously love to have you in a spot where you shoot at him rather than anything else. I can't reach you there, so I'll have to move like here. I can't... Ideally, I'd have you bait a shot into... Either I can now... I'm not going to kill him this turn, so I might as well. Even if he hurts me, will he get through 2 points of armor? Probably not. Can I see how much damage he does? What's his ranged attack worth? Overwatch, yeah. Hunker down to render himself healthy. I can't tell how much damage he does in a shot, annoyingly. Ah, here we go. Deals range 10, deals 3 damage. Good to know. Good. Right, okay. So he would actually hurt me, which means I have to waste time healing. So maybe I'll just do this, kind of bait out a... Please shoot the Terminator. Excellent choice, sir. I agree. So we can't dilly-dally too much because the bloom is constantly rising, but let's just kill him. Yeah, he's in cover and everything, but there's nothing to stop us from gunning him down. And again. And one last time with our friend to the side there. And just use the other OP to reload. He's not going to get another turn. And then your turn. No ammo, so I have to reload first.
I have sanctified my round.
Now I'll kill him. Do I need any willpower? I've got all of it, so... Is there any point? I can't spend it on anything else, so just shoot him. Very good. Yep, now let's move on to the next one. Where's the... Where did we see the others? I think they were around here. But the only way to get to them is by making our way all the way through there, I think. Let's get into full cover would be good. Let's lead with the tanky ones. Ah, there's up there. Okay, we can head around up the stairs. Good. Again, I'd rather you be in front, so let's kind of get you into cover there. Well, both Justicars can lead, where I have the healer and range damage dealer back here. Stand behind the Terminator. He's probably big enough to be covering of himself. And you want to come around here because I'm going to spend... I'm going to get a heal on our injured Justicar while I have the chance. This costs AP and willpower. This costs nothing. It's only got 1 ammo, so I'll use the easier one to use for now. If I was really min-maxing, I think I would hold off on that until he takes more damage and then heal him later. But fine, whatever. Yeah, just keep advancing. Next turn that will trigger, don't worry. Convincing me to get a move. This is a really awkward engage, so they're there, so at least I'll be able to get up there before I have to be scared of engaging them. I've got good cover I can see. I should probably start using melee a bit more effectively. A gator nice and far behind. And you want to run. I can't get to those, so just there for now.
Nothing.
Oh, already triggered.
Commander.
Oh, there's a big fella. So these are largely just undead blobs. It's a really good time to psychic purgation something there. Okay. If you want to go ahead and target something, not quite in range yet, but if I just inch forward and get to about there, I could hit a huge bobble of them with your range damage. So if you want to walk to there, the risk is that I might be a bit too close. Well, even if I'm too close, I can put both Justicars in front to repel them. Good start. So who do I want to target? Any of them will do. So that hits everyone, not him. So let's see if I can do better. I target you instead. That misses the big one who I suppose you really want the damage on, so not that one. That's as good as it's going to get, I believe. Yeah, go for it. Good start. You get a willpower back, which is cool. You don't have a time for another shot, which is a shame. So what I'll do instead is I'll probably just take the opportunity to scrape some health off the large one. I'm going to set up some overwatches because all of these idiots are going to come running towards me. So I can easily defeat them now that they're stripped down. I can finish them with... Oh, he's already... Wait, I didn't think it was going to explode there. Oh, shouldn't... Unless I crit him. That might have done it. You're empty, you have a point of AP left, you're not going to be able to overwatch of course, so I should probably instead just run backwards so you're not in range. Oh no, he's done it, he's expended his turn, I can't help. That was all his AP. Where did the... Lost track of a knight, sorry, what's going on? He's still back there. So this is the problem of when you encounter these pods, one of them are way too far back here. I can't even get into a good position to overwatch, is a shame. No, this isn't good, your turn is basically wasted here. So I have to make do with these two on Overwatch, the Justicars. Come up here and set up an Overwatch in this position. 2 AP left is good. Can I use both the Aegis and Overwatch in a turn? I think so. I've got 2 AP. I've got all 3 rounds for the Overwatch, which is good. So just like that, they have to come through that. And loaded, and then you want to do the same, just sort of hop over there, use your Aegis, tough as nails, and then overwatch these idiots as they come running toward me. So the ones, there's a couple regular guys, but then after we kill all the zombies they'll be very easy to kill in a turn, so just like that was probably fine. Feel free to run towards me. Wait, they only fired 1 round each? I thought they were meant to fire loads of rounds. What are they doing? Okay, this is going to hurt a bit then. Pretty sure that's meant to kill all of them. Oh great, they're going to hammer the poor Purgator. Hit the one with more armour. Yeah, there's 3 of 5. This one's plagued and has died. I got away with that, I only did 2 points of damage rather than 3. Surge.
Not yet. Do not relent until you found me another seed.
Some more Poxwalkers. Oh good, now I have to deal with these. Oh, they're behind me as well, that's not good. I can ignore those 2 for a bit though, I want to deal with these ones in front. I hope these aren't particularly potent enemies, because there's all of a sudden a lot of stuff in the field to kill. okay, they're incredibly fragile, but the hassle is that I have to waste time killing them. I'll have to heal you later, but for now you're okay. If I point blank a Psychic Onslaught and kill all these, does it hit us as well? Is my question. Well, let's test it. I need to reload regardless. No, not you, sorry.
What is your will?
You're at 0 ammo, I believe, so you go and reload. I'm misunderstanding how Overwatch works. I thought it would kill them all. So target, you know, that one. Why not? I can't... Am I run out of willpower? No. Oh, it's because I'm using melee. Am I forced to use melee if they're too close? Is that the gimmick? Oh, you just... Oh, I see. If something is stood next to you, you can't use a gun. That might be what's happening. That would make sense. So if I kill off some of these, maybe I can give him his option back to shoot. Oh, if I engage this in melee, I need to get triggered onto him. I should probably do something about that. I can kill this one, and then walk over there and not quite kill him, but I can finish him off with something else, and then they're freer to move. So kill this, have a bit of willpower. Go kill this now. Dead in one, very lucky. That's the crit it. That leaves me with, is it, I can't. Right, how am I able to do that with only 1 AP? Oh, am I shooting at it rather than these? Oh, I'm walking over there with 1 AP. Chain a bunch of, lots of willpower now. Okay, we're now freer to do stuff here. You're obviously stuck in melee. That's the one that's quite tough, so can I hammer hand this one and kill it instantly? Not quite, but it's good to get some damage in with all the willpower I'm not using. Plus 1 damage, still not quite enough to kill it, but why not? Yeah, and then you can easily finish it off with the next attack. And then you can kill this one as well. So, so if you move when you're standing next to a melee, that's how I can. I'm starting to understand how melee works. Its value. You can obviously use it to handle stuff like this more effectively. Because if you just stand one of your units next to something, then they can't move and they can't shoot, so they're just going to end up dying. I don't know what that symbol means. They got willpower back, and then this, just kill that as well. Okay, good clear. And of course we're going to have these coming up towards me. Is that all of his AP spent? I thought he had a bit left.
Standing ready.
Oh no, Pagator's one stuff, so just turn around and shoot these, I suppose.
I am his will.
This one is going to come running after somewhat foolishly. I'm going to ignore it and start pushing forward because I can't afford to spend too long here. Don't think he'll reach us, he's a bit too slow. I guess he could if he burns all his AP. Yeah, we're fine. Let's go and get rid of him. Back. And also take the opportunity to start doing this. Heal our colleague. Congratulations, you are full HP again. And up we go. The Justicars, of course. And we need to move because the bullion getting higher is actually making this quite difficult. Nothing in front of us yet. You can just don't stand out in the open.
What is your will?
Oh, can you get stake? There you go. Nice little team. Oh, you can still move a bit. Why not? Are they going this? Okay, so they are there. You thought. Don't usually like reorienting like this, but why not? Do you want to lead with probably tanky lad? There, they're visible immediately. These seeds. Where are you going?
Just wait.
So that would always be the ideal moment to hit them when they're all bunched up like that, but you can't.
There it is. Commander, harvest the seed from that
Okay,
creature's
we're going to
flesh.
hammer hand him eventually, but first and foremost we're going to start dealing with these. This is a cultist blob, so they've all got guns we're going to have to contend with. I can't really just rush up there and hit them, it'd be a bit aggressive. So what I could do instead is start chipping away at them with range damage. I use the Justicars in these two spots and then give them cover and give them... Why can't I target? I'm trying to target the explosive thing. Yeah, that hits him and does way more damage. Also knocks him around, which is funny.
Keep your faith. Keep your faith.
I could probably move, shoot, and then get back to safety. That burns 1 AP, shooting burns an AP, and then, I mean, I'm buying an explosive box here, but I don't think the AI is smart enough to target it. Why can't I target anything? There you go, I got 3 rounds, I'm good. It only hits him, which is a shame. It would probably kill him, though, because of the... It would detonate... I hope it would detonate that. What if I just target it the old-fashioned way? Doesn't quite kill it, but it does damage the one back there, which is probably a better compromise. What goes the weasel? What? Can I shoot this one as well? Oh no, that's not an explosive thing. I thought it was. He's out of range, so the only thing I can target is you, which I don't really want to do. I mean, I could soften him. There's not much. I guess I could soften him up a touch. Oh no, use your AP to just get back into safety. There. Then we have our apothecary rather. 2 points. Again, I can't. I could stand there and shoot him. That burns all my AP, so no, I won't be doing that. Okay, I'm just going to get you up to help later, then just go stand there. And then you're a tanky one, so you can get to there and trigger your Aegis. I think we'd like to kill more of them in a turn when I have the advantage. Oh, hello. Pinned. That's not good. Okay, so you're not maybe too incentivized to be... Oh, that's a nasty combo. He's pinned us and thrown a grenade, so I can't do anything. Yeah, their suppressive stuff is really aggravating, especially because they outrange us.
Gods, watch over me. Overwatch.
Someone triggered Overwatch somewhere. Did you do any damage at all? I'm guessing that's the effect. You're okay, you're not going anywhere, it seems. Overwatch there is really aggravating because now I can't move. Although he's low, so I can just shoot him with someone. Do me a favour and just get rid of him. Why can't I target him with shooting? Maybe you can? That will hurt you, which is a bit annoying. No, that seems okay. Kill him, get rid of the Overwatch. Good start. Can I now move? So I don't know what the effect of pin does. Oh, we lose an AP, so I'm just down to 2 AP. So it's a very nasty ability. I could get to there and I can't quite kill him. I'm happy to take some damage here. Obviously we have to move because we have to get out of this wretched thing's range. You're just standing in the open there without cover. There's not exactly going to have any other recourse. Lack of AP is pretty crippling here. As long as you don't move, you're fine. You don't have to worry about all their silly Overwatch.
At your service.
Suppose I could do this and just start killing them like this instead. You're my best bet to deal with him later.
I am his will.
Launch one.
Enemy down.
I'm not willing to kill him. I could soften him just a bit though. He won't die from this, will he? I don't think so.
Opening fire.
No. I crit him, which is what I'm worried about, but it still doesn't quite prove lethal.
Ammunition depleted.
Just reload for now.
Armed and ready.
Okay, so we have to be careful about bunching our guys up because they have some nasty abilities. They can just chain together to... I'm guessing they're very cleverly... Yeah, he's positioned himself such that I can't reach him with my ranged output. Which would require I move, which require I take a shed load of damage. 6 or something aggressive like that. I guess I'll have to forego this turn. I can't get to him with anything. Can I have you walk up there and shoot him? No, because he costs him 1 AP to get to there, which is still in blast radius. You could stand there. You'll be out. I think you're out of the blast zone. And get a round off. I don't think it's enough to kill him, annoyingly. Oh great, it's alive on 1. You have a point of AP I can't use to kill him. So I guess I'm just going to move and get you right in front with all your durability. Get out of the blast zone. You... kind of need you alive, let's be honest. Can't reach, can't reach, can't reach. That which I don't want to shoot. I could go hammer-handed and take a shed load of damage. What if I use this? It's only 3 points of armor, so it doesn't let me ignore the suppression I'm currently being subject to. Well, because it's because I take both this and the Overwatch, which is just far too much to live with. I guess I could... No, don't. Overwatch would be a disaster because he might end up overwatching the target. No, I'm just going to have to suck it up and then turn. Sorry. I was still in range. Okay, that's a hard lesson to learn. Being in the tip there does still hit you. Oh god, if they all shoot him, they might actually kill him. Are you going to pin me again? Okay, that grenade launcher's got to go. Just costing me 2 AP every turn. That's a good target. He's low. Ow. If they all shot him, they might actually down him. Oh, this one commits suicide. Oh, you... He auto-killed him as he ran by, so I don't get the seed. You idiot. I think I have one. There's one more pod, I'm guessing, somewhere, so I still have a chance at this. You're going to have to... You don't have the willpower to heal yourself anymore. Fine. I'll have to go farm a kill somehow then. I could probably go soften up one of these and then let him kill and start healing himself. Why do you use all his willpower on? I can use that for free, so you might as well at least use the skull to start. Not quite lethal yet. Have someone else come over and shoot him then. Not dead, good. Now you can shoot and get your willpower back and heal again.
We bring death. You have been judged.
And I will do this. Up to full.
My will is spent.
Just stand in cover all the other time. Right, and then the Purgator. Can I stand somewhere to get a shot on him? Not until I get all the way down here. So he's going to annoyingly survive this turn. I think he's in full cover, which is why I can't hurt him. I can Psychic Onslaught him though. What am I saving the willpower for? Oh, he's going to live and do a bit of damage to someone. The more durable one. I'm happy for that. Oh good, Overwatch as well. A zone of weakness appears next. Good, that's one of the... That's trivia, we can ignore that completely. Alright, well if I have to kill you with someone, I'm going to have you be the healer because I'm going to farm willpower on him. Good. Other than that, we just need to race. Can I see on the map where it's that? Okay, we're just going to run towards that. Stay out of the nasty zone. Does running through this hurt me? Maybe. I don't know if I can get around. I have to go around the long way. No, anywhere I move there is going to hurt. I have to waypoint it. So I've taken a little bit of damage on him, but I think I can ignore it. Don't know, do you think 1 point of damage counts as... Because I think from the last battle we had one who was wounded. And one who got away with a point of damage, so maybe you can get away with one? Is how it works? If not, I'd like to spend an extra time to heal him. The amount of willpower I have due to not using grenades, taking an extra Medicae skull wouldn't have actually been a bad idea. You want to get all the way down there? Surely we're close by now. Let's try really hard not to accidentally kill the target this time. We're getting to full cover, that seems sensible. Visible. It's a hybrid undead cultist one. I don't mind these like melee based undeads, they're easy to play around. So we'll leave you two to the end.
Yes, another chance, Commander.
Yep, I'll try very hard this time. They are not in range of... Oh, you can be shot. Great, go for it.
Opening fire.
Splat.
No demon shall avoid its fate.
Can I inch forward and shoot that one? Not without burning my AP, so I think I'd be better off just reloading and setting an overwatch. Just kind of move me out of cover though is the downside, you want to be careful of that. That's explosive, let's not take cover there. Instead, kind of far back here is the problem. Oh, you're okay, we have to sprint you into the battle. But we can't quite get to that cover, which is a shame. There's cover there, why not? I need to be... Okay, as I'm advancing up the field, I need to actually move them together, because having these encounters when there's one like so far back he can't participate in the first round is not smart.
I am here to serve.
There's full cover there I could rely on, or indeed even just use this one. That burns all of my AP though. Okay, sort of close to death there, but never mind, just in case they... I guess I can overwatch you in case they start to bother you. That seems to be looking upwards somehow. Don't know if that overwatch will work. Okay, look at that kooky angle we've got. That's, well, good test case. We'll see if this works.
Ready to fire.
Will you shoot anything in front of you there? You have how much AP? All 3. I could walk forward. Their ranged output consists only of these, which isn't particularly intimidating. I'll just ignore those. Guess I'll just set up an overwatch, why not? Kind of separate from the other guys here so you don't turn into... I don't think there's a grenade launcher, and I don't think there's one of the big guns, so no, they're just the standard guys. All they can do is overwatch me. As long as we're far enough apart that we don't get overwatched unnecessarily, we'll be okay. Cover him in case they run up and melee him.
I will fire when ready.
Didn't manage to hurt the big one in advance, so we're going to have to do some damage now. Enraged. Okay, they moved up into a very easy position to deal with. Oh, wow, you've been surrounded. Did they get there with AP to spare? Okay, you can obviously shoot me. And you. Good, we're going to use... I've got plenty of fodder here to farm willpower to get my Pocket some nice healing points. I think I only need 1 to get him back to full strength, so let's try and game this out carefully. Who's got Hammer Hand? That'll be... you? Yes, so I'm going to have you come around there and crit him eventually. But obviously for now we're going to want to prioritise these, so... You could hit one of those and the Pocket 3 can kill it. And I could hit one and the Pocket 3 could kill one. In fact, you could already shoot that one to death.
My blade is ever ready.
So just get your willpower back from shooting that one.
Feel my wrath.
then you could now go heal him already, but I'm just going to stall for a bit because if I melee here, and I shoot again. Nope, I don't need to do that. The downside to this approach is that I'm not going to have the AP I need to move and heal him. If I stay still and move the Purgator back, I could pull it off pretty easily. So again, I can have another point of willpower by shooting this. Oh, I moved. Okay. Oops. That'll be both my AP blown, I guess. No, I've still got one left. Does killing something in melee give you a point of AP? Is that how that works? So I need to move him backwards, but I'd obviously take the hit if I did that first. So let's kill all of these and then just leave him alive. He'll shoot, he'll tickle something, but I'll have another heal to spare to not care. I could run over there and hit him, get him down to basically nil. Okay, not yet. There's all four. Who's got? So you've got an AP left. You've got all three. You've got two. You've got one. So I need one for the heal. So you're two. You could just shoot him. Alternatively, I could pistol this one. Obviously, I'd love to use the purgation ability here and then just do massive damage to all of them. That'll kill him, cripple him. I first need to deal with this, so I think it'd be best off just getting him out of the way. You with all three of your points of AP. Why can't you target this? Because it's in cover, but I could do that. It still doesn't quite kill the big fella. What if I did this instead? That'll kill him, and then that'll do a lot of damage to you, which is probably preferable. Oh, he also explodes, I remember. We are now... Oh, I was in range of whatever is plagued, so what does that do? Afflicted targets suffer 2 damage to her. That's really bad. So I can obviously heal them. I think I've got 1 heal left. But if I'm going to play another turn, maybe I should just get 2 heals off and then I can fix them both when they get their plague kick in. Who's in a position to kill this one? I just want this one dead so he's not going to get any more DPS into me. No, I can't actually reach him with anything annoyingly. You have a 0 point of AP? That would work. Confirm. Okay. Oh, that means... Oh, I should have just had him shoot him. That lack of AP. I guess if I'm really clever, I can use the hammer hand on this to extract the seed and then use 2 heals. Let's start. Well, if you're going to get plagued anyway, I should probably wait. Can I hammer hand him this turn? No, he doesn't have any AP left. So I was trying to think if I could get the heal and if I end the battle this turn, maybe I don't have to put up with getting plagued. But no, it's going to kick in next turn, so that's all she wrote. I'm afraid. So you've got your Narthesium to go heal him. If I have you stand back here. I mean, I'm going to have to play another turn regardless, so sod it. Have the tanky one come running forwards and take some hit for us. And then you are going to get hurt no matter what you do. Just reload. Would that help? Probably not. Worth a try. You just get to cover so you can't do too much damage. I heal plague for 2, plague for 2. What's your plan? Overwatch, that's pretty harmless. Obviously I'd love to stop that because I can't move the one I need to move. Oh, they're just going to keep taking plague damage. Oh, that's terrible. Okay.
Standing ready. There now, good as new. Gratitude.
I need to somehow stop him from doing that. The problem is I'm not going to do that because I might accidentally kill him. Just go stand next to him. He's Overwatch the one I need to move around so I can... So that won't kill him even if I crit, so we just do this to do some damage. Good. The Overwatch will continue, I'm afraid, so I can't move the one I need to move around. Yeah, you take damage there. You take damage there. That's annoying. Oh, unfortunately, if he moves now... Hang on. What I need to intentionally move away from him, otherwise if he moves, he'll accidentally kill himself. Okay. And then just end turn, take a bunch more damage because I can't. I could rush over and hammer hand him. I guess it means you take extra. It's not going to make much. Okay, here's the plan. Aegis first, thereby allowing you to basically completely disregard his annoying Overwatch. I can end it this turn before I take any more plague damage. Yeah, that's 100% crit, 105. I should have changed. I forgot to change sword. Never mind. Don't care. I'm healthy. Extract the stun. Extract the seed.
Yes, we have it. My commendations to that knight. Return with that seed as soon as you can.
Well done, my brothers. However, the Plague God's minions converge on your location.
Oh, we're not done.
Hold your ground until the Dominus can teleport you from the surface.
Hold for extraction. Eliminate all seed carriers. Yep. Win mission that needs good at. So they're just going to start pouring out of there. So I guess that gives me time to get bloody hit by this plague over and over again. I really do hope it runs out eventually. I have to use. Well, I used a heal on him and he's still plagued, so that can't be what's causing it. Just kind of get set up so you can easily deal with this as they come running in. Some nice cover. Put the you two in front because you're durable. I can't select him. He's used all his tank already. Please run out plague. I have to be very careful with those large ones then because they're in the habit of when they pop they can do some nasty damage. Just going to end turn. Yes, plague for 1. Okay, it's run out. So it does 2 of them once, so you take 3 in total. That's not particularly intimidating. Oh, I guess I could have ran up there and Overwatch spam them. New Bloom Swarm have emerged. What are these things? Okay, can I just ignore them? They have a ranged attack? Bloom Strike. Ranged attack. Strike an enemy at range 4 to deal 4 damage, armor pierce. So just stay nice and far away from them. So range 4. Can't tell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just, yeah, clear. Just maintain a healthy distance from that thing without bothering it. This is my Purgator. Can I reach you? Yes, I can. No, I'm an inch off, it seems. That's annoying. Step to there. I have no ammo. That's smart. Now, my hope is that I can get another heal so I can put it on my Purgator and then get it back up to full HP. You'd love 2 because I need another one there. Yeah, I should have absolutely taken another one of those Medicaid skulls. They're positioned perfectly so I can't chain anything. Can't reach you either, so just sod it. I move into a position to get a shot. No, he's in full cover, isn't he? How does this work? I'm just gonna see. So I shoot him, he takes no damage. Why? Is it... Yeah, because that's okay. So when you're in full cover that way, you are basically immune. So don't waste time. Well, I guess I can benefit from that as well. So I just overwatch a bit. Oh, careful! There's one there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be safe there. I think I'm safe in my current position. And you, is that safe? 1, 2-ish, 3-ish, 4-ish. That can't be within 4 range. It's got to be safe there. Move, set up Overwatch, yeah. Just use all the bells and whistles. Probably that side. I was in range somehow. Come, that's not 4. That was definitely more than 4 away. Oh, and you're also in range, how annoying. Oh, and it goes straight through all of the armor. Okay, way to go, game. You're being a bit mischievous there. Suppressed, okay. Get further away from these then. They're running at me. Now you're Overwatch spammed, I guess. No, you're in no cover, so you're just free to be shot. You need to be there. Not dead yet, but you might see that change in a second. Being suppressed. Okay, I need to get away from these stupid plants. I guess what I could do is... Looks like you can probably shoot and kill that one to get your appointed AP to use another heal. Later, of course. I have no ammo, so I'd have to reload as well.
I have sanctified my rounds.
Could shoot him. You're better off just killing whole targets.
No match for the Emperor's chosen.
That was the... No, that's him. So he's used all his AP there, so I can't heal this turn. You can't move at all because for him... Can I shoot back without taking damage? No, I still take the damage. I guess what I'd have to do is... I can't really do anything here. You have to move anyway because I need to get you away from that stupid... Move in such a way that you have a point of AP left. So I can use your... shield. Maybe draw someone's attention to you over here. That's probably good enough to tank any damage they can dish out. You can't move. No, overwatching would also hurt me, so don't do anything of any kind. You the only knight left? No, you also can't move for the whole Overwatch thing, so just do that. Can I move? If I move, I take 1 point of damage? I'm better off just standing there, I think. Can I Overwatch and not take the damage? I think I can get away with Overwatching. Apparently I take 1 point of damage there somehow. Moving costs me 2. He's hitting me for 3, so 2 armor points in the Overwatch, but this costs me only 1. Guess I'll take the 1. Yeah, it just tickles me a bit.
I will not yield.
You can't do anything. Stay where you are. Yeah, I won't kill him annoyingly. Doesn't he just die now is the problem? I mean, yeah, they're probably enough to chip him down. He's going to get grievously wounded or something. Brought out of position. Now's a good time to go use the apothecary heal. If I could move, which I can't. He also needs it for himself, that's not happening either. Oh wait, no, not now, I need time to heal. Oh blast, that's not good. I need an extra turn. Uh-oh. Okay, that hurt. See how bad the damage is. Doesn't that increase your knight's chance to cancel negative affliction? If I could heal him, I could stand and back up. I don't know if that would then spare me from having the whole grievous wound. Ooh. Oh yeah, there he is, down on one knee. He's not in a good way. Okay, we did everything, which is a start, I guess. Requisition.
You can select as many rewards as you like. Unspent requisition can be used after future missions or at the next Grandmaster's report.
Okay, so let's see what these are. The Conciliator, which is what? Foresword? A suit of armor, which gives you more HP and more permanent willpower. And a Hailer Skull. Target a blast attack at range 10 over 3. Afflicts enraged. While enraged. Okay, so you can use the skull as basically a perfect distraction. How much do these cost? 1 each. Foresword, auto parry. Prodigious Chain unit gains 50% per kill. That's fine, but not super great. I think I'll take the armor. Just because what? Does it do anything? It doesn't actually do anything passively. It comes with an innate plus HP. Unit has +1 max HP. Willpower is used for active abilities. I know. I take that and that, I suppose.
Critically wounded knights will survive their injuries as long as they have at least 1 resilience remaining. They will be restored to active duty once they have recovered in the apothecarium.
He's only critically wounded for less time. Well, I don't know how that works. Maybe after the critical wound he comes out with a regular wound. But our terminal is that? I can't tell who it is. Our Iolanthus is leveled, so I was going up this way because I'd like to see the Rend discipline. How far did I get? I got Hammer Hand, and yeah, extra crit damage, and now we have Rend the Unleashed. Strike all targets within blast area. Blast area, like to deal 4 damage, knockback, no stun, and improve its damage immediately, I guess would be the trick. Or you can come down here and get extra. On the chapter, choose a knight and give them AP. That's pretty incredible. What's this one? This knight is permanently 4 HP. That's probably the best ability I have. Actually, this section down here is pretty incredible, amazing. So that's a bit of damage there, but I think I should be better off going down here. That's less concerned about this, but this is exceptional. Yeah, give people AP, extra Wargear slot, so he gets a grenade and like 2 more willpower, and then you can give people 2 AP. That's a sick upgrade. I don't know why I didn't do that immediately. Okay, so 2, you came out, and then the Apothecary has leveled for the first time. He can get his own Terminator armor, so it is a thing you have to actually buy here. Hobbled, -2 move speed. Oh, there's going to be some... you have to look at unique check trees again. Warp speed, discipline, biomancer, target an ally. Gain +2 crit damage from melee attack, +1 move speed for 2 turns. So, so a buff, you can start psychically buffing guys. And give them even faster. That's a HP for you, and then +2 more crit damage, so +4 crit damage. So if you synergize this with someone who's using Hammer Hand, they'll have +4 crit damage. Down here, Emperor's Judgment, target area, probably not damage stuff I care about. Battlefield Medicine, you can heal even more. So more willpower, which is great for you because I desperately need the extra willpower. The equipment slot would also take him another skull, and this upgrades his... when equipped with the Knight's Biomancy targets at any range, like I say, so max range skull. So this is probably the way to go. Get his willpower, and then 3 abilities, +2 heal, +2 heal. Activate to gain +1 AP and +5 heal. Or give the target AP and then just give yourself more willpower to use more healing stuff. So you have to go max spam on the healer upgrades over here. Like so. Way to go, Han. He is wounded, of course. So the basic wounds last longer than the critical ones. I'm curious to see how that works.
You serve the Emperor well, Commander. We should study this seed at once. Everything rests on what we might learn from it.
Okay, so what was it? I'm currently just working 9 days through to that, and then I'll move on to... I'll leave that for a second while I do my extra upgrade. How's the barracks looking? I just want to have a quick peek before we end the part. No, not this one, sorry. Grandmaster report in 49 days, that's not my concern. How many guys do I have to play? I've got 1, 2... It's only 3 that are actually healthy. I have to send somebody in who's... I probably can't do it with you, of course, but... I guess I could buy a knight with the requisition that I desperately need to do now. A Purgator... Are they all just... Is it just adamantum each time? Yeah, okay, you have to... I can't not purchase the Purgator, it seems. Okay, that's your... Is there no discretion or any way I can swap out a guy? Extra barracks. Okay, I'm going to have to take an extra one because I'm not willing to go in with... -8 max HP, and they've only got like 12, so they're close to death just walking around. So let's have an extra Purgator. And he immediately comes out... He comes out rank 2, so he's actually better... Really great to start. So abilities. How many points do I have to play with? Yeah, I've got both points. So again, for the Brigators, how do I want to handle this? There's the Wargear grenade slot up there if you want to chuck grenades around like mad. Sanctified Kill Zone. Target blast area, vulnerable. Range weapons, crit. Just basic gun upgrades there, I think. Astral Aim is the sniper option. So more willpower, Emperor's Light. I'm going to go with the sniper path and see if we can just pick guys off. Range 17 to deal 4 precision damage, 100% crit. So yeah, just sniper guy. And yeah, let's turn him into a sniper. So we go down here. And the extra bits, you can do extra crit, but it's 100% crit chance. So you just do auto damage for free. And then mental focus. When this knight crits a target with a ranged attack, they have a 50% chance to gain an AP. So you can refund your AP. So you can warp charge it to... Armor Pierce, no stun, Armor Pierce. Weird. Or you can just go extra damage, so you could do that. Go straight for producing a sniper. It's a nice idea. I don't know why you would want... Armor Piercing is not going to be useful... we're not encountering enemies with armor yet, so... Yeah, let's just have a sniper running around. What does that one do? Oh, just Knight Cybolt gains armor pierce just against all targets, so it kind of renders that. You're going to use a warp charge, or whenever you use Cybolt, it's just, there's no point, so don't double up. But yeah, let's give the sniper astral aim a try. Very good. Maybe you want to try a different gun. Silencer with a range of 17. Is that more or less than the other one? Can't. How do I check the... I think I'll have to check it later. I can have a look at the actual gun options. So I now have 4 I can play with, so I can actually field the team while these get themselves patched up. Oh, that means I have to go in without the... Is it the Apothecary who got really badly hurt? Ooh, that's risky. Maybe I'll just send him in regardless of his injury. Alright, that'll have to do. Otherwise, I think that's where we leave it there. Can I rush over there and... I can reach that as well. Okay, so next part I'm going to do that mission as well. I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you have any tips or tricks or things I could be doing better, please let me know. I can immediately tell it's proving to be a very hard game. Ruthless may have been a bit optimistic as the first time playing, but I'll try and make it through with your assistance. Maybe we can do a bit better. Or if you just want to chat with me while it's down in the comment section, that's fine too. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.